Hey, TR here. I'm gonna do a reading. Don't mind the hat. I was working outside and I haven't showered yet. We are going to use 2 decks, so I believe. I'm gonna try to make these quicker. It's a rambling like crazy. The Druid Animal Oracle deck and the Seasons of the Witch Ostera Oracle. This one just came to you. I was going to use the Seasons of the Witch anyways. I think I'm going to just incorporate the seasonal decks because they're stunning. And I am newer to them, so it kind of brings in some stuff that I'm like, didn't think of it that way. Alright, I'm going to pull out cards for both before I read either one, if I do choose to read either one. I hope you are all well. Springtime, when everything's coming out and you see like the first traces. I mean, you see traces in winter, of course, but you see traces in abundance. Go ahead, honey. Go ahead. You got room. Alright. Technically we have 2. I know we're gonna take the top one for sure. Kind of interesting. So we have, first card we have is the Wren. And the details, there's a nest, there's a feather in its beak, and there's a lightning strike in the background. Further on, there is a distant shore with sunny skies, or yellow skies. And usually, well, at least in the tarot system, yellow tends to indicate positive. I feel like the sky looks clearer in the distance. Seeming like a good thing. I know that there's also symbolism with the those elm leaves. Elm leaves and ivy. If those mean anything to you. Ooh, and then swan. Oh, there's a splash. I don't know if this is holly in the front too, because it's like a strange bud. It's not a circle. It's like a baby rose sort of looking thing. I know there's such a thing as rose hips, but I don't think that that's on a evergreen. So swan. There are 2 swan, and the one in the foreground is wearing a necklace. Gold chain. Yeah, gold chain. With, I wanted to say kern, but I know that's not what it actually is. Wow, one eye is more open than the other. I think it's because the light is on this side of my face. It's not a kern, because that has a deeper meaning, but it is a pile of rocks. It's like a cave back there. A dwelling in the distance. Geez, 4 minutes of just babbling about the cards. That has fully clear skies. The lightning strike in the Wren card gives me tower energy. Sorry if that's loud. I meant to grab a cloth and I forgot again. I did, however, oil the chair. We'll see how much good it did, but... Thank you. Now, I think it's upside down, but... Oh, it wasn't, actually. Maybe it kind of was. It's okay, my love. Rainbow. Card number 32. Take a breath. Be still in your heart and believe in what dreams may come. There's so much, I say cuteness about these illustrations. Primarily, animal imagery and scale and color, and there's a lot of emphasis on hair, which is important in the spiritual community. But between her facial expression and this really adorable chalk rainbow, the fox on her arm, and that beautiful, like, very contented facial expression. Take a breath. Be still in your heart and believe in what dreams may come. That like fills me up. I don't know if you notice the way words make your body feel. This is tying into that. That's a bit of guidance, I suppose, where feeling your own indicators, right? Like words have, not only do they have power and manifestation and thought spirals and neural pathways, but there's energy as well that you can feel almost instantaneously if you're paying attention. That's one of those things. I guess I'm supposed to be noting things that I've been able to notice. So the exercise, this, I don't know where I heard this or where I got this, but this was definitely an actual like scientific something, where an educational something, where if you speak the word no out loud, feel how your body responds. When it's like something, like sometimes no is appropriate, right? And it doesn't feel yucky, but then feel when you say yes, and pay attention to your body. Pay attention to a little tense, but what does your tongue do? Does your tongue hit the roof of your mouth? Does your throat close up a little bit? Do you feel tension in your palate, your actual neck? Do your shoulders go up? Do you feel a sinking in your stomach? Do you... Oh, excuse me. Always yawning, always transmuting. I think I yawn more on these videos than I typically do, which I apologize. Feel it, right? So, a little exercise here. Take a breath. Be still in your heart. It just makes me smile. And believe in the dreams, in what dreams may come. Right? You never know what... That's the part of the Jerry didn't... Both parts, darn. You never know what thoughts you had way back when that will swing back around when you're not expecting them. But I mean, not always in the way you think or the way you were I'll say hoping. Nice. So I'm not trying to be cynical about it. It's just, it depends what realm it is, right? We only have so much control. And if there's like maximum resistance to our best efforts over a period of, reasonable period of time, then it's probably not for us. At least not then. That's a thing to deal with. And we deal with it. And you know what? We're allowed to have cynical moments about it. It's fine. It's fine. Feel all the feels. Let it pass through your system, and it's not clogging up your stuffs. Alright. Let's read Ren. Ooh. So the druid name is Druen, but it's like, let me try it. Pronunciation is Druyin. Druyin? Keywords: humility, cunning, and God. Meaning, Druyen, yeah, allows us to glimpse the beauty of God or goddess in all things. It tells us that small is beautiful, that self-reflection, the word is actually self-realization, lies not in grandiosity or apparent power, but in humility, gentleness, and subtlety. Cunning, if tempered with humor and good intent, is a way of achieving great things with economy and effort, and a rational and honest use of the achievements of others. Interesting. With an economy and effort, and a rational and honest use of the achievements of others. I have like a direct example with this. But I don't know if I should share it because it's kind of sharing a lot of my life. But whatever. It feels one of those things that's like feels icky to talk about, right? We'll just say like there's a food drive at my work, right? And when you're doing tasks to make it happen, when you're part of the organizing, you do have to put in the charm. You do kind of have to walk around, and it could be perceived as funky or manipulative, but like, am I going to put on a smile as a, as a human that could be friendly? For the best intent? Yeah. Am I going to be extra like cutesy because I want all the people to be as joyous and excited and feel as good about picking up food for other people as I do, and as I would like them to too. It's for a good cause, like, what an interesting little tidbit here where be still your heart and take a breath. I'm not even gonna read Swan because I do have a habit of taking the top one because I usually think that that's it, and if it made sense I would have kept it, but I don't think I think the message here in an interesting way, even though it's lightning, I don't have to stretch, right? I think sorry, I'm because processing this in real time too. I believe it boils down to not allowing it's funky too because I don't want to your intent truly matters, and certainly the people around you are going to have their truths, and we will not invalidate their truths. But if their truth is pertaining to you, and you, like, know that was the furthest thing from what you were trying to do, or how you're trying to be, or something wasn't even remotely directed to somebody, it's just a basic projection, right? And if you're having these feelings about yourself, whatever perceptions, take a breath. Pause. This is funny because I don't, I mean, maybe spiritual people, but even, we all get busy, right? So it's just a reminder, if this isn't a current practice. Maybe I've heard this 1,000 times, that intuition is quiet. So if you really are looking for guidance, which will come through partly as intuition and partly as guidance from whatever will come, it's quiet. So you need to get to quiet. I mean, well, it would behoove you to get quiet, right? Because what's it mean? I think it's like anxiety, or, fear, panic, anger, anxiety, reaction is loud and can be frantic. Which is not to say that intuition can't also be perceived as not ideal, right? But it's the mode in which it's being communicated to yourself. Like, if you pause and something tells you, don't go that way, don't go that way, or maybe don't do that yet, or, do a little more research. It's not an end game. It's not a shutting down of your stuff, right? It's not a full dismissal. It's where was the one thing? There was something that I thought as a keyword that I thought was popping in, but never mind. It's been long enough. I tried to make it shorter. I'm sorry, people. Have a lovely day. Take care.